Hey, Cowboy fan, Cowboy champs. This has been a very busy week for the Cowboys. Tuesday, they had the press conference for Mike McCarthy, and they also announced Mike Nolan as the new defense coordinator. And they also bringing in more coaches and getting rid of all the old coaches that was on the Cowboy staff. All the changes are very good, but my main concern right now is with the defense. I know Mike Nolan, he can either run a 4-3 or a 3-4 defense. His style of defense is more aggressive, exotic types. And under the Cowboys' old coaching staff, the defensive line, their main assignment was stop the run while you're going towards the quarterback. Now, I don't know how this will work with Nolan Ryan's new philosophy, but during the Mike McCarthy press conference, one reporter asked the coach, "Will the Cowboys run a 4-3 or a 3-4?" The coach's response was, "That question is not important at this time." Well, I disagree, because that way it will determine on the future of this team. Because you really don't want to do too many changes on the defense. Now, I can understand if the defense would just playing terrible last year, but they had some good points and some bad points. Now, my opinion, fix the defensive tackle position, get some big run stoppers, try to get a good ball hawk or central fielder safety that can play both sides of the field, and decide what you're going to do with Byron Jones, and maybe pick up a linebacker or two just in case Sean Lee is retiring, and if Vander Esch's injury don't come back 100%. But other than that, this team is primed to do much better next year than this year because of the coaching. And with Mike McCarthy running the offense, this should definitely benefit Dak Prescott and the receiver corps, and especially Zeke Elliott. And it seemed like Jerry Jones hopefully finally learning that let your coaches do the cooking. If you're going to buy the grocery, let him do the cooking. Let him get the staff together, and then let's see how they're going to process with the draft and free agency. But I know a lot of the Cowboy fans out there are still on the fence, 50-50. Some like it, some don't. Me, at first, I was not that impressed, but now I'm taking with a grain of salt. Hopefully that with the changes and the analytics that he supposedly had made up in his home, that it will transpire on the field for the Cowboys to be very successful this year. But again, my main concern is the defense. Offense should be okay, should be improved some more. But we will see. And for the game this weekend, I got Vikings over the 49ers, Seahawks over the Packers, Chiefs over the Texans, and the Ravens over the Titans.